is, of course, just when does that utility come in as well? They do have a couple of smokes, a couple of flashbangs, and right now the push from Spirit, this is what I talked about earlier in the game, sometimes can be so much information being caught right now, as 4 players will actually be coming up banana from behind, as Magix fell all the way back towards CT spawn. The bomb spot is going to be theirs for Mibr, and has already checking in behind. And he is at least finding that first headshot straight with the Glock onto Dexter, holding on to Banana as well. And right now the pistol seems to be his as 3 kills go his way. And Chopper and Magix now have their work cut out for them.
This retake's really struggling here for Spirit. They're down to just a couple of players. No one really facing here for the Mibr side, just wasting as much time as possible. Magic's getting involved onto Yell, so at least some kills coming back in favor of the CTs, but they need a little bit more. They're running out of time. Bolts is going to be able to find the last couple, but...
However, Bolts find the first kill onto Chopper into those apartments, an aggression that really did not have to go that way. And it does seem like Magix wants to go somewhere along the same route. Should just be sticking outside of the apartments for the moment, trying to find an entry through a gap in the smoke, but not going to be able to find that just yet. Bolts now bring out his own smoke, and Magix will be the surprising player, finds his kill. However, the trade straight back, and the advantage stays on the side of Made in Brazil. However, Dexter showing his strength as well, all by himself towards the A-bomb site right now, though missing that shot. Now it's all about Made in Brazil finding that kill, and they do. Spirit might have to consider just holding on to this one in a 3v2.
If they don't get a kill within the next 10 or 5 seconds, it has to be a save. There's just no way that they have the money or just the firepower to try and go in for this. You do have SDY trying to set up a little bit of a play out from Moto, but it all just seems that it's just hiding for Mibr. No one is really peeking on this post plant.
Academy Made in Brazil are doing this perfectly. They don't have to peek. They, of course, know where Spirit could be coming from, but right now just holding on. They've now spotted 1 player out. Mir has been spotted as well. However, he's so strong with that M4. As Sumdai Young is down at 47, should just be holding on to this. The kit is on the bomb site, but he's not able to find both.
Now we're just seeing a lineup out from Bernardo. Could just be a simple site take, and at least for Spirit, they do have a player on rotation of Dexter, so we could see another AWP over at this B site.
The big thing here is still you do have the smokes, of course, at your disposal, so CT smoke is going to be coming out. Coffin smoke as well. Right now, though, Dexter is going to be in front of that smoke. Has been spotted out, however. Do they expect the second off is Sumdai Young to be all the way back towards Shadow? They've heard him now. And of course, catch him as the Molotov comes in, and he has to rotate out of that position. Dexter's going to find one through the smoke. Mir holding on for 1, holding on for 2 as well. All down to Yell now at 56 HP. And he's at least going to attempt that bomb plant for a good second. But Dexter to find
the instant reset potential here.
Right now, the thing is as well, you cannot fail Molotovs like that. Not an Iem Cologne. Does bring team damage through. Dexter's going to be down to 15 after the whole first interaction. Mir being dropped, but at least here finds the kill. And the smokes are going to be dissipating slowly but surely, so that is going to be a chance then for Made in Brazil to maybe find a kill or 2. They do move out and back towards shorts. They're being funneled in one way towards this bomb site. However, 2 players ready and waiting. Crossfire not exactly ideal, and they are able to escalate things into separate 1v2s. Exit finding both headshots. And Team Spirit, they can just go save immediately with this sort of situation. Nobody's going to be coming their way just yet. Yes, it is a 3-on-3. The damage already being dealt onto Dexter.
Yeah, you got to imagine they at least give a bit of a crack at this, don't they, Tyler? Just at least have a bit of an attempt. As soon as they lose the advantage, as soon as this duel comes in for the short position, this could be all over. SPİRİT just playing with the Shadow, can't quite follow up. With the backstab coming in for Bolt, and now the round is pretty much finished. Mir might not even have a chance of being able to stay onto this AK. The duel does not continue to fight out. And for Mibr, they instantly reset again. 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the thing is still, though, with the money that they still had in reserves on Team Spirit, they could have used the loss bonus and the fact that they still had a little bit of money left over to just get a straight buy once more. You would have already had the op, you would have had 2 rifles as well. Just keeping a little bit further back, and 3 players holding on to bracket for the moment. All comes down to that initial push as Mibr seem to be set to be moving towards the A-bomb site, but also just pulling the bomb back for the moment. And of course, the check coming out from Spirit.
Ooh, I like this. It's a little bit of a late info play. Oh, SHZ, though, he could catch them off. There's a chance that he could wrap back into brackets. Bolts is going to get the information, and it's all a bait play. Get that teammate in the right position at the right time. They only get away with 1. The SMG is still alive.
Yeah, and Chopper is still going to be remaining so dangerous in this position. It is down to 3 on 4, and of course, time is going to come down to it as well. More damage being dealt by Chopper. And staying alive here for the moment. A lot of damage, though, thanks to the nade. And now, Dexter, all he has to do is buy time, because of course, with 15 seconds and a player being killed on long, Exit at least able to find the next. All down to him now, trying to plant that bomb, and he's going to get it in just in the nick of time.
Oh, not a lot of time to work with at all, but you look at that situation, and economy's not massively fantastic.
And even then, the chance is still going to be there. We've seen it earlier as well from Sun Tae-young. Grabbed 2 easy kills for his side. Right now, though, Chopper is going to be finding 1. Magic's as well, Molotov the bomb ideally, but no, actually chucks that towards the bomb site.
What is going on?
Good as they end up finding those kills.
Wild stuff, really. Amir even getting the eyes down into the bolts. I'm pretty sure that Molly
wouldn't be the first time that he tries to push through that smoke later on in the round. However, right now, just going for that pre-fire, not returning any shots, though, and I love that from MIBR. Just on the discipline, they know that a player could be there. They also know that it could just be spray down for a little bit of information. Right now, they're going to be trying to split this in towards B. Bomb site Magix is going to be essential here as he finds the headshot onto Yell, looking to fall back, but SH said, finding that now. Mir's gone back towards CT, so sometimes it's going to be all to his own devices here and towards First Fruits. And at least here, the options towards the bomb site are now open. Bomb plant certainly doable, but Mir holding on, finding the kills, and all down to 1 and 3.
Oh, Nate's going to be able to deal with him, so this allows Exit to get into a decent position. You've got to wonder to yourself, how are they going to use this util? Spirit coming in from 2 very different angles. Out towards CT and that top banana position. Exit just jiggle picking out for the pillar. Sees the first, wins that fight, and now into the 1v1 up against Chopper. Knows exactly where he is as well, and is just playing time, playing the clock as long as he can. Chopper really finding a difficult time getting back towards this position. Oh, and Exit is playing this to a T. Chopper's going to be able to get there, and I think he's just got time to get this defuse through. The time wasting was close, but not close enough.
They have set up Sun Tae-young in towards top banana, holding on already. Starting to spot out the first player here. Perfect flashbang though, and Sun Tae-young is going to be in trouble. Falls to Yell. The Molotov though, that buys so much time for the CTs as still the kills start to come through from MIBR. And this might be their best chance to tie things up and maybe still grab the lead towards halftime.
Oh, Magic, he's thinking about pushing through that smoke, and now he's starting to hear the footsteps come away. That's his perfect time, but even though the positioning's there, the kill isn't, and the B side's completely open.
And how have they not rotated anybody over just yet? Sure, Mir is here now, but he's too little too late. Sure, dealing damage to Bolt, but only 1 bullet actually coming through. Same story here for Magic towards Shallow. So, of course, bomb is going to be planted, no doubt about it. But the smoke still holding for the moment. Yes, damage coming through, but re-smoke set and ready. And MIBR from starting off on a couple of Tech 9s and CZs. Now onto 2 rifles already, and looking to finish this round off in style.
Spirit, they've got the goods to go for it because they're not going to be reset, but you're also looking at that thinking, do you want to throw away the AKs? Because you're not going to be able to get them next round anyway. Oh, Dexter just with the straight wallbang in for Newbold. They want to have a crack at this, and they're getting the kills together, but SHZ and Exit work in tandem. Dexter can't find any more. Oh my goodness.
Spirit against 25% voting for MIBR. I mean, is a very lopsided affair in predictions, but of course it has come down to a very close game in here, but always just down to the fact that MIBR, of course, had that early control. That came down to our 2 halves, especially 5 rounds at the start. Certainly helped them before Spirit got going. Still, MIBR winning both pistols. Would have maybe even expected them to be further ahead. Exit to find 1. Magic's on the other side. They have so much control here already. Yell trying to be an X-Factor, trying to be there in towards Ruins, and Bolts to his side as well. So many players from the CTs already here in position. Chopper and Sun Tae-young stagnating. And with that all down, just 1 player in the 1v3. And MIBR, they're going to be converging on both sides. Not expecting it. Seems like it. And when they do spot out Cello first, Then all of a sudden, Bolt becomes so dangerous here. Cello wiggling with that angle, spots them out. They find the kill. Never do actually expect a second player here. Nobody checks him, and Bolt, biggest chance he has been spotted now, but still finds 2 kills, 3 kills at that, and has delayed the push for a little bit longer as well. As now Magix is down to 25 himself. Oh, imagine if he would have just been a fraction of a second later. Bolt could have probably even had the ace from that position. Yes, it's a 2-on-2, and yes, the bomb has been planted. The damage, speaking way of Mibr for the moment.
Yeah, excellent trades onto the site itself to get it back into this sort of situation. And for Spirit, there's not really a lot of facing going on. Finally, the information being given up out towards this new box position. Magix is incredibly low, but they don't have the knees to force him out. Magix swinging out wide. Yell gets the trade back, needs to follow up. And Yell's going to get the clutch together to get Mibr up to 13. What a bait and switch play to start off the round out from that banana position. And the clutch to come through for the... He is getting a rotation out from SHZ, but Mir, oh, this lurk play, he might be able to wrap in behind.
And they're not going to be ready for this because they don't even expect them to be a banana just yet. Smoke now coming out, so especially you'd now expect maybe a player to go for that first peek. Mir, just go for the safe kill, is not going to be going for the knife. I like it that way as well. And of course, surprise, yes, set, but Cello able to find one, only one though. And it's down to a 2-on-2. Look at the damage up against Young and Magix though as he falls already through the smoke. Great way to spray through for exit, as Yell is going to be coming up banana. Young has to isolate this early on, and the peeks are necessary for the moment. Double flash still available for Yell, and both players having a kit does buy them time.
Oh, great headshot. Really well done there for Mibr. And you look at that clutch scenario for SDY, and he's not on 100 points of health. He's so damn low in the red. It's going to be a tough one at that. Mibr.
Which always a B bomb save. Both just stationary, not dropping down. Second flash now to drop, but Cello, no way you expect him in front of the wall. Mir does still find him on the headshots. The flashes were involved, of course. It was difficult for Cello to hold on, but an impossible position to get out from as soon as you're there.
Nades out to this.
And the A bomb take. Such a big chance here now. There's so much damage yet again. It is going to be exit to be nailed down though. And now all down to Yell before the rest of the cavalry arrives.
This backstab, this could be everything for Mir, but you know what? It doesn't even really seem necessary into the round.
Because nobody's here, and they've all rotated over 4-on-3. And of course, this is the last round of regular time, so we might even be going into an OT right now. As I said, needs this kill. Chopper to find the headshot, Dexter to follow up, and he is gonna fall to exit. 1-on-3. Not seeming to happen here.
No one's fighting.
Perfect positioning for Spirits.
Oh, it's so tough.
And no kit as well.
Oh, how do you win this? How do you try and get this clutch together? He's got the util, try and get into the site. Finally, they face. Does get away with one, but that is...
Especially on the CT side, that hasn't really followed up too much.
They haven't needed to use it for the majority of their time. Even seems like at times when it does come out, it's more successful when they've got M4s. Maybe a bit of an axe pops come through for the T side. Yell just not getting blinded at all. Him and Exit drop that bomb out for the apartments, and now Mibr are getting going. Nothing being found at all for this T side. Completely flashed. The wallbang shots trying to come through out from the pit position. Spirit just hoping for some sort of trade back. They find one, but no more than that. Jeez, what another shutdown.
One of these two teams decided earlier. Or Spirit was a little bit stronger. This time out though, didn't get a single round. They need this just to stay in the game. Double off as expected. But the T's so mobile with the AKs already. Dexter down to 41. His position given away. And well, guess what? The full focus towards the site right now. Magix. In fact, they even finds one. Oh, Yell! He's in that smoke! And Mir is ready for it though, and that's the bomb drop. And that's almost an impossible situation now for Made in Brazil and Spirit. Yeah, now they're going to be aware of it as the utility is going to be coming out. The rotation already happening hot here for Spirit, but it's only one player here close range. It is Cello, but he's pulled so much of the attention his way right now as Yell finds Chopper. The A bomb site has only got Dexter to hold on to it. Sure, the full rotation is happening, but even the T's could reconsider and go back the other way. But Dexter holding on, and he's done so strongly once more. Bolts and shit. Message said though, holding this. Oh, the timing.
big kill. Really big kill coming through from Mir. Oh, did they spot the player getting down towards that lower bow position? Mir is trying to create a little bit of an angle with his teammate. Magix is so down low, but they deal with SHN. And now Bolts is the last one left yet to try and get the clutch forward. First frag not quite coming through. They on the bomb. They've just tapped it that first time to get that smoke down. And we go to another overtime. 3 rounds on the chop for SPİRİT.
Winning 3 rounds and then coming back into it. Now the first little bit of control coming out. Great Molotov from the CTs though, just to find a little bit more into top banana. Of course, they do have another Molotov just to keep them away, just to make rotations happen. And that's what it's all about right now. It just buys time. It just gives time for Mir to get into a better position. It gives time for the rest of the team to be here. Flashes to come out. And Young assisting Mir in that kill. Oh, and the damage yet again through the smoke. Cello though to find that headshot. It's down to a 3-on-3, but look at the damage only down to exit. 10 HP after that nade.
Flash over. Oh, the timing! Is they just gonna look back towards Banana, but Chopper catches him off, and Exit is so low. You've got to look at Cello finding some impact. Kill towards the Orpa, and now Cello's the last one left. Looking out towards CT. Got to focus back to Banana. Another clutch going the way of SPİRİT. Chopper's gonna get back onto the bomb against SPİRİT up to 19.
And this is just insane.
Too slow here for SPİRİT.
One good part here is Chopper coming in from behind and Mir holding on for the moment. Needs a second kill here just to stop them from actually making it towards the sides. Keep that advantage or regain an advantage here, really. Smoke there to try and help out, but Mir fully blind. No chance in the Molotovs. Oh,
Chopper.
And now Chopper in behind as they rotate back. He hears all the steps already. Do they check in towards Rambo?
Oh.
Yes, they do. And exits with a monster headshot.
Oh, that's a big flick. He was half checking it, but the headshot still comes through. The AWP can be posted out from libraries. Got to find the instant connections. They're going to wait for that smoke to go down. Smart stuff there for MIPR, but Dexter still gets one through it.
Yeah, and just insane in that as well. Finding the next and maybe still finding a chance to get back in. Dexter, second kill for him. Now, of course, the information there. Both players in towards that position, trying to reposition.
What?
And Yell holding on, not finding that kill. All down to exit. And oh, how the tables turn.
Oh, that's the first
no,
peak.
they're not.
Oh, just played side. Oh, Magic. Is he going to stick it? He's running out of time in this one. Exit is playing this so well. Just bursting through the smoke, going back and forth. Magic has got to get onto it. But now the space not coming through. He's on the ball. He's got the in. SPİRİT have done it again. What is with these 1v1 plays?
And SPİRİT, I mean, they're just going and made in Brazil. They must be fuming. Dexter already finding Cello. Yell to drop as well to Mir. Sure, Exit able to find a headshot, but the advantage set here for the CTs. And it's just insane. How do they continue to just find all the rounds on the CT side? All about finding a round on the T side that might be the decisive way to win this map.
Dexter is just, he's come alive. He's really started to deliver an OT. Double plays out towards his boosted up position. Mir's got to back up SDY.
Good way to use that smoke just to have a little bit of security there. Mir and SDI both fine. Of course, one of these two drops down to the lower bracket. Does have a best of 3 to try and stay in. So maybe stand to be eliminated. We'll have to see. Smokes now coming out. Counter smokes as well from Made in Brazil just to hold on to this one.
Oh, great timing. Really good utility. Usage of Magic just spams up that smoke, deals with balls. Cello's now completely blind, and it's a double entry to the B side.
And surely this is going to be enough for SPİRİT now to just shut things down. There's still Young breathing down Made in Brazil's neck. And right now, as he finds one and drops to exit, it is going to be a 4-on-2. How is SHZ into this position? But he needs to find at least one, ideally two.